Hey guys, it's Elena and welcome to the final day of Cloth Diaper Week 2022. Today is day 7 and the topic is what were your first cloth diapers? Do you still use them? Why or why not? And kind of how your cloth diapering journey has changed over time with different kiddos and stuff like that. So I do want to say thank you to all of you guys for following along this week, either here or on Instagram, leaving comments or making your own content. I have loved seeing everything. So thank you so much for everybody for participating or even just like viewing. So anyway, let's get into the topic and talk a little bit about the first diapers that I ever owned. So I didn't start cloth diapering until my first kiddo was 9 months old. We did use disposables up until that point. And when I finally decided that I was going to purchase some diapers, the first thing I got were some Thirsties Duo Wrap size 2. It was like a 6-pack of like the Leaves version. I'm sure you guys have seen them. And then I got some Prefolds. I want to say they were just like dandelion, and I got them on Amazon. I'm not sure if they were only cotton or cotton bamboo. I'm not sure, but that was my first combination, Prefolds and Covers. And I do still own them, but they are stored away right now. We're in the process of trying to sell this house so that we can build and move to another house. So they are in storage right now. It's not something that I keep even regularly. They weren't something that I kept in like my everyday stash rotation anyway. I did love those Thirsty Duo Wraps for nighttime diapers. I would use them to cover over a fitted diaper with a hemp insert, and they are a very roomy cover, but I felt like they looked really worn pretty quickly, and I feel like the elastics were just not quite as, I don't know, like super stretchy that I wanted them to be. But I do still own those Thirsties covers, at least most of them, and I don't remember what I did with the Prefolds. I feel like I might have turned them into fitteds or something. I'm not totally sure what I did with those Prefolds, and I didn't like that system. That was the first thing that I tried, and I thought for sure that was gonna be a great little like compromise for me. I hadn't yet tried flats and learned that flats are the best thing ever. I felt like it was like, I was really confident this was gonna work, and then I really didn't like them. But looking back, I didn't realize what the problem was in the moment, what I didn't like about that system. But looking back, I think I know what the problem was. So I think that maybe I should have been prepping those Prefolds a lot more. And I feel like I gave up on them really quickly. Like I didn't give them plenty of washes to like get absorbent. Calvin, my oldest, was more of a heavy wetter. And so I did need extra absorbency. I am glad that I went with like a natural fiber, like cotton or bamboo cotton. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I'm glad I went with that and didn't even touch microfiber inserts. But I feel like the problem was maybe those Thirsties Duo Wrap covers. Like I said, they are very roomy. You can stuff a lot of stuff underneath them, but they don't like hold, like if you're just pad folding a Prefold, which is what I was doing. I wasn't wrapping it around Calvin. I just had it pad folded inside of the cover. And since that cover is so big and roomy, it wasn't holding it up close enough to his body. I hope that makes sense. Like the cover wasn't tight enough to hold that Prefold up close to his body, so that when he peed, if he peed a ton at once, it was easy to like reach the leg gussets and wick onto his pants or whatever he was wearing, you know. Also at that time, I did like, he was my first kiddo, he had lots of onesies, and onesies like go right into their like leg creases there. And if you have any kind of dampness there on the diaper and those on the leg creases right there where the potty is gonna be, you know, with the onesies combined, I hardly ever put anybody in a onesie these days now that I use cloth all the time, you know. Onesies are just not the best option when baby like is really wet. If there's gonna be a little bit of wicking problems, I just prefer like t-shirts on the kiddos. But anyway, I feel like the problem was that the cover wasn't really holding the Prefold close enough to his body, and maybe I wasn't confident enough to snap it up as much as possible to hold it more onto him. Maybe I felt like it was too tight on him or something. I didn't realize that at the time, but looking back, I feel like that was part of the problem. The Prefold just wasn't close enough to his body to be catching the pee if he was like peeing a ton all at one time. And Calvin was kind of a heavy wetter, and I probably should have washed those and prepped those a little bit more. So yeah, like looking back, like thinking about it here, you know, 5 years later, that would have been a wonderful system. Covers and prefolds are a great combination. Prefolds will take a little bit longer than flats to dry, but they are very absorbent. They, you know, if you get nice like Green Mountain Diapers prefolds, or even the Oh So Cozy prefolds, those are all great prefolds. There are a lot of great prefolds out there, and if you don't want to actually like fold up a big flat tons of times to get a rectangle, prefolds are easy because you just like fold, and then you've got your little pad folded thing that you can stuff inside of a pocket or lay inside of a cover, whatever. Like that would have been a really nice, if I had just stuck with it and like held out for a little while longer, or maybe tightened up those covers a little bit more, that I may not have ever needed to try any other kind of diaper, and I maybe would have never even had this like YouTube channel, right, all about cloth diapers, because I would have found a system that worked so great right from the start. Looking back, I regret not having given it like more time to like that system, but at the same time, like I feel like not liking that system allowed me to start trying different diapers and allowed me to like think about filming reviews and talking about diapers here on this channel for you guys. So, you know, pros and cons. So yeah, my journey has definitely changed over time with different kiddos. My oldest was a heavy wetter. He was a heavy nighttime wetter. He took a long time to potty train overnight. My middle kiddo was very much an average wetter all across the board, and he potty trained overnight pretty quickly. Now I'm on my third kiddo, and he is somewhere in between. He's kind of, there's been times where I thought he was gonna start being more of a heavy wetter, but he's kind of just like a little bit more than average wetter at this point in his life. But anyway, like I've seen different situations with the kiddos, and I've liked different kinds of diapers with each kiddo. I've tried lots of different diapers, different styles over the years, so I feel like I have learned a lot through cloth diapering, and I hope that at least I can kind of pass some of that knowledge on to you guys with this channel and with videos like the videos I've been putting up all week. So let us know down in the comments below, or create your own videos or Instagram posts or TikToks or whatever it is you want to, however you want to contribute. I would love to hear your guys' stories. I love hearing how people have changed their preferences over time with different kiddos. You know, there are some people who cloth diapered 10 years ago and are now have a new kiddo who is like 10 years later. You have to like relearn everything, but you still have that little base of knowledge from the, you know, your older kiddos. I think it's so interesting to hear how we all have changed our preferences and how different kiddos have reacted, or how you've reacted to different kiddos in cloth diapers. So I would love to hear your guys' stories. That's what I love about a week like this, is being able to connect and talk to you guys about all kinds of cloth diaper stuff. I know like other people outside the community don't get it, but like I just love talking about cloth diapers. It's just one of my, I don't know, passions. Like I really just love it. I think they're super adorable and they're lots of fun, and I love the little community that we have. So I hope this video was helpful or entertaining. I hope that you watch the rest of the week's videos. There is a link to the playlist down below and in the cards and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. How has this week gone for you? And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.